Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is the Lady of the Throne, Divine Astrology, and this is the channel where God dwells within me as me. If you are familiar with this channel, welcome back. If you're not, welcome in, and I hope that you turn into a new subscriber. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up if you're resonating with this, and we're going to go ahead and talk about what's coming up for the month of March. So for everyone in March, you have to be aware of the energies of the moon, okay? In the month of March, we have a full moon lunar eclipse happening in the sign of Virgo around the middle of the month, like about the second week in March. And we also have a new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Aries, 9 degrees Aries on the 29th. This is going to really be amazing, okay? Because there is something here about the angels rejoicing on the new moon, and also it's a very beautiful energy throughout the entire month, because what that full moon in Virgo lunar eclipse is going to do is going to set off some really powerful energy, really powerful, really strong energy. It is either going to remove certain things, certain systems, certain ways of doing things, certain methods, certain ritualistic things, and certain rituals. These things are going to be removed. These things are going to be broken. God is declaring that these systems are going to be broken now. God is declaring that these rituals are going to no longer be practiced. Especially if you guys are familiar with something like this. The energy of Virgo likes to play off of an alchemical energy. What that means is this is an energy where, just think of it as bringing in different elements in order to make things happen through manipulation, in order to seem as if they're structured, in order to make it seem as if it's organized, or to make it seem like it's some type of system taken over kind of thing. Well, that's going to be removed. Anyone who's been manipulating things behind the scenes, a lot of these things are going to just like come down. So that lunar eclipse in Virgo is going to do that. It is going to affect methods, rituals, anything dark, anything that has been in the dark, that has been systemized, that has been strategic, that has been manipulative. Now, that's that energy, and it's affecting every zodiac sign, and you'll see it on a larger scale. And then at the end of the month, you have the beautiful Aries new moon. And remember, it is a solar eclipse as well, 9 degrees Aries on the 29th. Very powerful energy. So what the full moon in Virgo is going to do is kick off this huge, crazy energy. Virgo energy is crazy. It is going to really shine in all of its lunacy, basically. And it's going to occur in areas of where people have been collaborating, working together, getting together to provide certain services. If these structures have been based off of manipulation or any rituals, any practices that are unclean, being broken down, and then the Aries new moon marches right in to totally revamp everything. And that new moon is going to, that new moon is in itself is going to be powerful, because it is a solar eclipse. So what happens when there is a solar eclipse means that it's going to be all moon. Pretty much think of March as the month of the moon, the month of the goddess of the moon. Because Virgo is going to prepare the Aries new moon to come in and introduce itself. So this goddess of the moon energy, this mother moon energy, is going to come in, and then everything goes back to one. New beginnings, Everything has an opportunity to become new again. Okay, so just think about it like that. If you are trying to understand the new moon and full moon energy that is hitting in March. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into our first zodiac sign, and that is the sign of Aries. So Aries, you're going to have this really powerful moon, new moon, which new moons are benefic. They're very positive, very, very beautiful energy. So that doesn't happen until the end of the month, right? But you have a whole month of March. And on that note, let's go ahead and get into Gemini for March 2025. Gemini. So what I'm picking up for your month is very, very different from your sister sign Taurus and from Aries. Very, very different. In March, you are going to be experiencing something that's going to be very, very challenging for you. I'm not going to lie to you. Even though it's challenging, lo and behold, you are the next person to make it through something very, very hard or difficult in your life. Notice that I mentioned next person because you're next. You're next. And the reason why this is happening is going to be personal for every Gemini out there. I don't want to begin to mention different karmas for different people because it's everybody's different. But whatever this is, most people you have seen go through something like this have folded already. They folded under pressure and they were completely gone after this. A lot of people can't deal with this thing that's happening in March for you. A lot of people can't deal with a lot of things that you've already gone through, and you were still able to be strong. It's not going to be an easy time. It's because of what you're now having to face, what you're now having to deal with. What you have to deal with in March is going to be quite tumultuous this month. But again, you're going to be better than most people at getting through it. You're about to witness not only things for your own life, but you're also about to witness other people going through things and suffering some consequences of their horrible actions. Especially people with big, huge egos that you've been having to deal with or have been around in your life. For some of you, what is going to be hard for you to deal with is just witnessing some really tragic situations around you because of what people are receiving as karma for what they did to hurt maybe an innocent person, or to go against God, or go against the grain, or whatever it is, whatever they've gotten themselves tied up in. Something is going to take a toll on you mentally, and I'm just giving you a forewarning, because you're going to be seeing how other people are really, things are really happening. And I don't know if it's just the fact that you're not going to be able to, you know, like, you don't know how you're getting through the pain or hurt that you're experiencing from knowing about these things that's happening. You may need a friend in March. You may need someone close to you. For some of you, you may need closer supervision. For some of you, you may need just a support of some kind emotionally for whatever this is that's coming up. You may need a shrink therapist or something like that, because it may not be this big for some Geminis, and then for some of you it may be small, but it does feel like what is coming up is something that you don't know how by the end of the month you're gonna be like, I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I was able to get through that, because I've seen other people give up, or I've seen other people not make it. I've seen other people not last. I've seen other people not survive something. I've seen other people lose themselves completely after something like that. So whatever this is, it's going to bring out the humility in you. You're going to be extremely humble after this, because you're going to be witnessing someone that you know, or something going on in your life. You're going to be able to see something really devastating. It's like really seeing something with your own eyes that's traumatizing, or knowing about a situation that's going on and watching the devastating downfall of it all, and you're like witnessing it all one-on-one, or it's really like you're really right there. It's just, whatever this is, this month is topsy-turvy for you, Gemini. Unfortunately, it's going to be things jacking you in different directions, but it all depends on what's going on here. Everybody's life is different. For other Geminis, there's another group of you that what you're about to witness is the come down or take down of a lot of horrible things finally catching up with someone who's over you. Like, it could be a manager, a CEO, a boss, a supervisor. It could be something like that, where you're finally going to see things catch back up to this person, because you could be witnessing, or could have been just a witness to what someone over you has been doing that's been really, 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 really bad. And everybody's noticed it. Everybody knows what this person has done. Everybody knows what this person may be a part of, or what they have done wrong, what they have been doing behind the scenes, and how this person manipulated a situation. And the situation, the outcome of it ended up where this person actually hurt someone really, 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 really bad. This person could have manipulated a situation and made something go in their way in order to hurt another person. They could have played with someone's heart. They could have played with someone's mind. They could have played with someone's livelihood. They could have played with someone's whole life. That is something that you don't even stand for. And when you found that you were just like involved in it, this is like, you didn't know how far this went up. You didn't know how big this would have been. You didn't know how deep this would have turned out to be. Now that all of these pieces are put together to this great puzzle that you have been trying to figure out what's actually going on, in March, you're not going to have to put anything together anymore, because everything that person has done is catching up now. This is someone who you already knew, even though you could have been friends with them, working with them, or in the same family as them, or in the same whoever this is. It's like a leader or some type of figure that's like over people, and this is someone who's like, it's like a direct leader or something like that, like I said, a manager, right? You were with them, I feel like, because you were doing your job. And it could have been cool at first, but everybody knows that this main person should have never done something so corrupt or deceitful in the workplace, or just in general in life. It shouldn't have happened. You feel horrible about this, but the humility comes out in you, where you really show your humility about this situation, because you really stop looking at this the way that you were kind of like brainwashed almost to see it. This one person manipulated you and a lot of people around you to participate in something that you never knew was that. You never knew it was that. You never knew. So the thing is, I don't have to say this for you to already know that this is how you feel. You are just receiving confirmation, but it's not just that this is a prediction for your March from God. It's also that other people are aware and feel the same way you feel, and everybody is helping to bring all of this up into the light. Everybody involved is bringing this up into the light, and everybody is just like, the people who feel so wrong about this or so bad about this are really the ones who are like, oh my God, like, you know what? Because you're seeing that you're reaping what you've sown about that situation, and you're starting to realize that things are happening in your life because you were involved. Even if your heart is not set to still do these things, you still affiliate with these people. So you're like, things are happening because you affiliate yourself. So you're going to realize in March, oh my God, all I can say is, whoever this person is that's over you, Gemini, or whoever created this big thing, whoever manipulated all of these people, this person is going to run to their nearest church. This person is going to be so persecuted. This person is going to receive judgment from everybody. Everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody. Because this is someone who manipulated a lot of minds in order to either go against a really, truly innocent person who you all may know, or they manipulated a lot of people to create a corrupt situation, or they bought something into an environment that should have never been, or because their dealings with certain people or certain things or whatever, it's created a whole trail of bad karma for a lot of people. You, man, this is about to be extremely big, and it's going to be bigger than what even this person thought it was going to be. It's going global. You hear me? This is something that's about to be spread around like wildfire. Everybody's going to know about the corruption, about this very manipulative person around you, or this person who like really tried to make, I'm telling you, this is someone who got people involved that don't even really know what's going on. And it's sad because these people could have liked this person. These people could have, if they made people go against the person, people could have really liked that person, but felt like they couldn't because this person had them all coming against one person. Something like that could be going on, and People are going to realize that they should have really have never done that to this, in this type of situation. This, whoever this person is, whoever is your manager, a person over you in some kind of way, some type of authority figure, they're gonna, everybody's going to know what this person, the hand that they played in a really bad, corrupt situation. And it's going to be bad for a lot of people. And I'm telling you, you're like right in the middle of it in March. This is crazy to think that, because see, whoever this leader is, they were thinking that it was fun. They thought it was fun to do this, or they made it seem like that, but they didn't really tell everyone around you guys what was really going on, how big this was going. They didn't really tell everybody everything. They just put the plan together and everybody joined in because they thought it was just going to be like it. This is a person who thought that they always won. They're like, yeah, I'm very clever. This can go my way. I know how to talk. I know how to do this. Like, they had a lot of confidence about what they know how to do. But the devil operates like that. The devil gets inside of people's minds and makes them play things and participate in things that are not right. Only the enemy does that. Does God do that? Absolutely not. This is crazy. So this new truth is coming out in March, Gemini, and I think you're going to be open to receiving every truth about the whole situation. You're going to be having your nose all up in this business. You know why? Because you're trying to find out what is really going on with somebody that you never thought would be involved in something really bad. That's crazy. It's a lot. Thank you. God bless.